Hey guys, it's Black Illuminati here with my first tutorial on Beast World Editor, and I'll post a link in the description if you guys want to download it. Uh, if you don't know what Beast is, it's a map making tool for the game Flyff, which if you don't know Flyff, then use Google, because that's probably your best source to find stuff. But let's start it up. And like I said, I'll post a link in the description for the download. When you first start up, you'll have your ribbon here, and you want to click this white page called the New World button, and it lets you create a new world. And here you can edit the base texture for it. So I'll just click. Actually, I'll just go default. Here's default, and it just shows you a little screeny of what it will look like when you actually make it. So here's what your world looks like. And you can like scroll with, if you have a mouse, your middle mouse button, you just click it and move around wherever you want. This button here, called the rotation view, allows you to view any which way you want. So if you're like out here in the open and you can't see anything, then you can like scroll back to your map. These buttons all are used to put down objects. Like say if I have a gear, and here over here you have all your objects and I'll go into these later on in the tutorial. But say you have like an object you want to put down, you use this button to put it down. You just click. You can use this move tool to move it around anywhere you want. So say it's right here, I'll move it here, and this rotation tool rotates the selection, and this tool right here, the grow and shrink tool or scale tool, can scale anything you want to scale. Oh, and if you scale it small enough, objects start to invert. So say it's out here, then it's underground. But I can also put it underground if I want to by using my axis selections. And I put move, and I put on the y-axis. If you guys know like math or coordinate grid, y is up and down. So I can put it inside the ground, just stick it out, or I can put it up here, so like guys can like walk through. Like the tunnel or something like that. And if you want to delete something, just select it and click delete. So these buttons here are your height tools. So say on my terrain editor and I click height, and on my ribbon I click height. These tools decide which type of landscapes you want to make. So right now I'm on the mountain tool, and it makes like mountains or little mini hills, or you can invert it or drag down to make like pits and gutters and stuff. So I'll just make an example of two. So there's my pit hole right there, and here is my little hill thing. Okay, so this is my mountain, that's my pit right there, and this tool right here allows you to flatten stuff. So say if I want to select my mountain and I click, and it flattens the top to whatever height it is. So see how I have this little guy right here down here? I can click on him and make it his top point flat, and I can drag over here to make everything else the same size. So if I have like a larger scale, I can make everything big again. If I have a smaller scale, I can make everything small again. And this also works with destroying landscapes by clicking the base, and you can just delete stuff like that. Also, I can like go over my pit and just like reshape it again. For right now, let's just make a little thing. So I need to use it for my explanations. Okay. Alright, and then use rotation view to rotate and look at what we made. So we made like a little canyon thing. I don't know what it's gonna be, but just to show you later on the water editing. I just clicked on texture edit, and that basically edits the terrain of your map. So we'll scroll down here onto our terrain folder, and I'll just pick grass, nice grass. And oh, that's too bright. Oh. That's much better. All right. So I'm just, randomly putting down some grass. Okay, so now we made our little valley thing. Since I'm going to put some water in between these, let's add a texture water, which is pretty cool. It's kind of a dark thing right there. That's fun. Yeah, I know that looks really dark, but that's basically what the water tool does. It makes it like dark and stuff. And I'll show you, it looks pretty decent when you actually make the water. So let's actually make the water now. I'll go in, I don't really like colors, so I'll just skip that for right now. But if you guys want me to release a tutorial on color, I'll do it. Just like message me on Skype or something, on YouTube or something like that. So here's the water editor. You can click the W up here on your ribbon. I don't like water in Flyff because it goes by height and it just does tiles. So if you make something really high, then the space in between the ground level and the water is just empty space. There's no water in between. It's just the water top tile layer and the bottom, and the space in between, that's for nothing. The way to trick players is to paint the bottom, or texture the bottom ground like a bluish or dark blue watercolor, or water texture, sorry, so that it looks like they're actually inside water, not just in between a water tile level and the ground. So let's go by the water height. Let's just make it 116, and you can just click on your map, and you can add water wherever you want the water to be. And let's actually add some Okay, so we basically just made a little valley pond thing, I guess you could say. And there's water on the side of it, and it kind of looks a little bit real because of the water edit that I put down on the ground before. Actually, I'll just go over color now. Color is not really good because it makes everything look weird, but it's good for, I guess, underwater because it makes it look a lot better like this. But first I put a texture down, then I put the water. Other than that, on regular plain terrain, don't use it because, I mean, that looks really nasty. What can you use that for? Especially like red. What are you supposed to use red for? It's stupid. But other for water, if you use it for water, I'm like totally fine with that. But don't use it for like anything else, or except for like a collecting area. If you guys know what Flyff is, you know what a collecting area is. Okay, I just did that for fun because I'm bored. I'll just go into objects now, and that's probably the last thing I'm going to do, and then you can watch my next tutorial on SFX and stuff. Objects. Since this is v18, it's going to have Coliseum, and you can go into the dungeons, and you can have the new v18, the new v18 dungeon, whatever. But other than that, you just select something, put it down. you can put multiple ones down, right? Say I have a bunch of these, and then I want to select all of them. I click my select tool, remove tool. I click and drag a big area, and it selects everything. And if I want to lock everything, click this button right here, and I can move everything at the same time. So if I want to move everything in here, everything in there. If I want to move it up, so it's right on the water. There you go. So now it's like right on top of the water. Right on top of the water. That's it for my tutorial. I'll come out with the next tutorial soon. If you need anything, just comment and subscribe to my YouTube channel, please, so I can make more videos. And thanks so much. Bye.